Hello, hello, hello. Mew Scholar here, bringing you episode 267. And yes, this season hasn't gone well, but I am looking at Darren Eccles as being a 25-year-old with. He's a decent backup safety. He's not asking for a lot of money, and I'm willing to do this deal for him. So, I said I kind of wasn't gonna sign any other ones. Wow, that's weird. Giant calculator on the screen. Yes, I could do the math in my head, by the way. I just like me calculators. .4 divided by 2. 0.5 divided by 2. So that's a little over $1 million. What is he making right now? $1.7 million. Now he wants 1.4.5. It's about the it's okay. So we'll go ahead and start negotiations. Make this a 3-year deal. Bump that up one. What do you think? You gonna do that? 4.77 million? All right. Darren Eccles signed with the team. Let me mark that down. Okay, here's the Colts injury report. Sherman Ship and Tovio Bowley is going to miss the game with a forearm fracture and a backup running back. Or maybe a starter if it was on our team. Let's look at their team. We are not facing our former starting quarterback. And I have decided that I need some, instead of just getting +1s for my draft picks that are in the top 10 that I've traded for and stuff, I'm going to do half whatever the thing is. So I'm going to get 5 for a 1, 2, 4 for a 3, 4, all the way down. And give it a little bonus. That means that Lewis McLaughlin is going to get a buff after this game because he would normally be +5 for me, and I gave him +1. So we're going to give him a +4 to each one. He's going to come into next season looking a little dapper. And then if I hit on the +5 roll, it's actually going to be +3 for me. So I'm going to do that for the +5 roll is that they're only going to be +3s. Still get the bonus, just won't be as great as the computer gets. And the only reason is I feel like the rest of the league is now caught up with their talent, and now I have a disadvantage as they get big, juicy players, and I can't get that feeling. I can get the +5, but I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Anyways, so Colts. The Colts. Bowley is missing, so we're facing Nathan Nordland. He should win this game. Not a great running back. Ship is missing the game, so their wide receivers are not phenomenal. Get some pressure in the middle, maybe a little bit. A good left end. Start Holloway. Averaging 5.5 sacks a game. Older defensive line there. Cornerbacks. Kendall Beekman. Speed isn't bad. Ricky Spurl's speed is bad. 3 safeties. Calvin Gage. And a decent, strong safety. So, yep. I don't know. I just feel like that's what makes it a little more fair. So if we give Laughlin, he's not regressing, so +4 would just push him up to the 95 at speed and stuff like that. But I'm going to do it after the season is over, just because the hit power will be 95, the jump will be 95, acceleration will be 95. He's a 3rd ranked safety. He'll be the number 1 ranked safety after this is done, I'm sure. But he was number 2 pick overall, and he's not a bust. So that makes sense. All right, we're on offense first. 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Let's get a 5-touchdown game today. Get them up to 30. We need any team that's 8-7 to lose. That's in the NFC. Hand off to Haywood. Haywood is back. Though that run was not great for his first run, but welcome back. Missed a lot this year. Oh, I'm pausing it. We're not watching this. Not watching it. Oops. Watching it. 2nd down and 8 for the offense. Split back. Pistol, I guess. Hand off Haywood. Haywood gets caught up again. 2 runs, no good. Oh, we're not watching this. Oh, we can watch this one. We don't see these players too much. But we don't know anything because they don't put any overalls or anything. We just know that they run a 4-3. Third and 8. Slot receivers. Darren Wilkins. Rolled backs. Pressure coming. He's got to get rid of the ball. He does, but he's going to cause him to go out of bounds. And that's a 3-and-out for the Packers offense. Looks like Chuck Pagano is the coach of the Colts and Nathan Nordum. 46% completion rating, not 69 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. If he goes off on our defense, I'm going to be sad. Right, first down for him, back to pass. Passes. Davenport catches the ball and Wesley Sharp tackles him. I'm going to call him Wesley Snipes for some reason. But that's not true. Randy Dupree. Bryce Weeks. He's so weak. Tight in his weeks. I'm not going to say that because then he's going to go off and lose big time. Norden back to pass. Over the middle, and his tight end dropped it. That was not his fault. That was the tight end's fault. He had a pretty easy catch in the middle of Packers defense. And we're going to see the Packers defense right here. And it never changes. It's the same thing every time. They could do like they do in the NFL where it's like Aaron Rodgers, Cal, whatever, you know, in the corner. 3rd and 6. And it's dropped. They're going to punt the ball. Packers defense holds. Austin Zufek's getting the first points starting in the 2nd quarter. And they tie it up by converting a long 3rd down. 3rd and 19, I believe. By getting a 24-yard pass. And it's back on the offense to get the lead. Welcome back, Jonathan Bradham getting the touchdown to get the Packers the lead. Right, I think we have a new quarterback coming out for the Colts. Their original quarterback got hurt. Should be not Nate something. Don't know. What is this? Yep. And he's got a completion on 1st down. Harold waits a tackle. Big 1st down gain. Need to find a stacking machine somehow. Here's how the season ends for our players. 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Packers. Handoff. And is immediately swallowed up by Darkleys Stinson. 1 yard loss. So Adrian Best is back. Second and 11. Goal complete for Darquise Stinson, 3 tackles. Second and 11, under center, back to pass, handoff, runs into Church, gains a yard, 3rd and 10. Not Chuck Pagano. Did I see Chuck Pagano? Is that Dan Cohn? I don't know. Pressure gets to him. We're punting. Way to go. Blitzing safety. Definitely not Chuck Pagano. It's Dan Quinn. Is it Dan Quinn? I don't know. Better safe. All my starters should not be starters on the field right now. I think there was. It's very annoying that it reverts back after the first game. New York Giants are leading by 3 against the Lions. It's all about draft choice now. Under center. We still could get in the playoffs. Haywood around the corner. Stiff arms, but gets tackled by the safety. Hutchins was pretty happy about that run. Season goal made, 1,800 offensive rushing yards. Chicago was getting killed by Minnesota. Haywood again. The flag for holding. This is coming back. Okay, 1st and 19 now. Back to pass, they're bringing 3. Contested catch, but made. Nice catch there by Devin Sankey. I always want to say Jamal Shanky, but I'm not having that same hard time with Devin Sankey. So it just must be the Jamal part that makes it hard. Second and 10. Gain of 9 on first down there. Under center. Handoff. And nothing doing for Haywood there. 3rd and 7. Gain of 2. Michael Presley with the tackle. Slot receiver is Jonathan Bradham. Single tight end set. 4 wide receivers. Pass. Step up. And he throws it out. Punting the ball. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's normal mode. Trying to kick a 58-yard field goal. It was blocked, and now the Colts have a chance to tie the game. And coaching staff, bad matter logic, coaching staff sometimes just makes boneheaded mistakes. And they make a field goal, so we're up by 4 now. We need this win. You cannot lose this game. They went for it on 4th down. And now they've taken the lead. 17-14. 10 straight unanswered points for the Colts. Big catch to Bradham. Mind you, we're facing their 3rd quarterback. Yeah. And then Donald Groves goes into Mr. Incomplete mode. Michael Hutchins with the tackle, or the touchdown, and now we have a 4-point lead. Can the defense make a stop? Are they capable of doing it against a low-rated quarterback and a low-rated running back who got injured on the play? The answer is no. Of course not. Interception. Julian Pointer, the rookie, gets on the field and makes an interception, giving the Packers a chance to extend their lead. Jonathan Bradham, big completion on third down. Grinding some clock out with Titus Haywood, and an incomplete pass. Thrown away. Field goal attempt is good. 7-point lead. Once again on the defense to make a stop as the offense was unable to capitalize on the turnover with a touchdown. Intercepted again, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Sharp. Can you believe it? The Packers are going to at least get 3 out of the deal here. And instead, Tucker Zusfix gets the touchdown, bringing the Packers up by 14 with 2:45 left in the game. Now the Colts are going to be in throw mode on 3rd and 2 here. Completion. Leslie Frazier gets hurt. That's not good. Big completion there. Big completion again. Time is flying down though because Madden logic is terrible. 1:11 left. Touchdown Bryce Weeks. 56 seconds left. They have enough to stop. Onside kick recovered by the Packers. Never works. I'm going to try to stop the clock. And they are going to be able to get us not to complete the first down. And went for it on 4th down and did it and made it. Oh, didn't make it, but Fenton Pettis gets an interception and Donald Groves kneels. So it was an amazing play at the end there by the Packers defense to seal the deal. Donald Groves, 4 touchdowns, but he still feels really not clutch on 3rd down percentage. What was our 3rd down percentage? 50%, just like the Colts. Man, I don't know. Red zone, 4 for 4 for touchdowns. Man, it's just the defense then, because the offense, that's pretty good. I mean, 181 for yards is terrible, but no one run the ball well. Receiving Packers. Bradham had almost half of the yards. Defensively, our tackle master was Wesley Sharp. Like that. 2 sacks, Stinson in charge, interceptions. We did it. 9-7. We are 9-7. Is that enough to make it in the playoffs? I don't know. All right, let's get some of these stats here. Bradham was 11th in the NFL, 32nd in the NFL in touchdowns, 41st in receiving, 8th in the NFL for passing yards, 6th, and 25th with a 101 rating in the NFL. I think that they don't have qualifiers though, so for the passing yards. So like if a guy throws 2 balls and both of them are completed, he's the man, you know. So I take that with a grain of salt. But here's how he finished up. 63% completion rating. 101. Rasha Hanna had a better rating with his 1 complete pass. 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. It would have been nice to have 30. I asked for 5 and he got 4. Rushing the ball, we had... Yes, we are not a running team. Receiving, we did have a 1,000-yard receiver. And Jonathan Bradham, 6 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns for Darren Wilkins. Austin with 5. Defensively, our tackle leader was Taylor Barton. Oh, wow. I guess because Wesley Sharp missed a lot, but... And our sack leader was Darius Church. Kason Wims fell big time switching sides. Darius Church had 9. Michael Weldon, Stinson. What is the other Weldon, yeah. So Weldon, Stinson, okay. Interception leader. Wesley Sharp with 4, McLaughlin with 3, bunch of 2s and a 1. Force fumble leader on the team. Benton Pettis, that's not good. We had a safety. Darius Church had a safety. And 3 defensive scores. Highest player played Darkwee Stinson with 1130. 83, and that's because I want them not to play special teams, but it doesn't let you. We're going to bump. I'm going to fix the sheet for the point totals, even though it kind of is weird, but with the half to see how we do compared to other teams, even when we get half the bonus points. So Lewis McLaughlin is going to get adjusted now for the playoffs and before we spend experience. And he gets +4, so let me take care of that. He's an 88 right now. All right, that moves him to a 95 overall. So I know it's a thing, but Jerron Brazell was number 1 overall. Lewis McLaughlin, number 2 overall. And Asher Favors was 10 overall. Craig Billups, 17 overall. Austin Zufax, 20 overall. Juwan Mixon, 21. Sheldon Harden was 22 overall. Now, we traded him away. Benton Pettis, 26 overall. Emilio Gates was 28 overall. Neil Stallings was 28 overall. Darius Church was 29 overall. Romel Foreman, 29 overall. Jabari Mack, 30 overall. Keelan Bibbs, 30 overall. Bronson Walsh, 31 overall. And Antonio Bolovi, 32 overall. Darkwee Stinson, 32 overall. Glenn Struvid, 32 overall. Vince Trent, 32 overall. That's my first round picks. Just thought you would be curious. Let's see what we did that. Oh, I gotta change the point system on my sheet. So I'm going to do that now. Well, I want you to be here for this special moment. The moment to see if a 9-7 team makes it into the playoffs or not. We got a defensive problem too. Our starting safety is hurt, and Pointer is going to start for Leslie Frazier, who's going to miss 7 weeks, and that's the entire postseason, so he's going to go on IR next week if we need to, if we have to. And yep, here we go. Is it the first time that the Packers miss the playoffs in, oh my goodness, 20-some years? Because in real life, the Packers were like at year 8 when they missed in 17, right? So let's say that's true. For 16, they would have made it. That was the NFC Championship game. I think that was their 7th straight postseason appearance. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus the 16 that we just did. I mean, that's like 24 straight years of postseason or something like that. It may come crashing to an end here, or it might not. Will we play in the wild card? Let us find out in 3, 2, 1, 0. We are not in the playoffs. We have been eliminated from the playoffs. We have missed the playoffs. I'm hurt. Shocked and hurt. 9-7 was enough, but the Seahawks and the Lions beat us out for the wild card spot because both of them won. Well, the Lions lost, but it didn't matter. They had the tiebreaker over us. And we are 9-7, and so we have the best Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is time to start the off season, guys. And that requires a lot of record keeping on my part first before we move on. So I will do that now. Let's see what we need for resigning our staff. We don't need anything. All our staff is available. So, and they didn't get fired for 9-7 record. So nothing there. And that's that for that. Let's go look up the 2 trades we made. Kelsey Steed went to the Ravens as a left outside linebacker. And he was not their starter. And he's going to regress. That's a terrible trade for the Ravens. He did play a little bit because he only had like one. Played in 15 games. And that's what you got out of him. 0 sacks. I think he had like 4 tackles or 7 tackles when we traded him. Wasn't great. He didn't play much. That is a Packers win. Though we didn't make the playoffs, maybe Kelsey Steed gets us in the playoffs. I highly doubt it though, but maybe. All right, the other one is the Rams. And he's a tight end. He was an 80 overall tight end, so he probably could be their starter. He is their starter. So that is he's better than Tate Oakley. The Rams probably got some use out of him. And 5 touchdowns. So you have like 1 catch for 4 yards or 4 catches or something. It wasn't that. 5 touchdowns, 270 yards. So that was a little bit of an improvement for them. 14 games out of the year. So yeah, that's good. That's good for that. The Raiders, we traded away our 3rd round pick to the Raiders. And they took a guy, and his last name is Trejo, so it starts with a T. Let's see if he's on their team. This guy. This is the guy that they traded away. So we got a 2nd round pick out of that. Next year's 2nd round pick. That's who they picked. Oh, we wanted to see if they re-signed those players too. I'll have to go back. What was his stats? Yeah, 3rd round pick. Can't ask for much on a 3rd round pick. Sometimes, but okay, back to the Rams. Left outside linebacker. Nope, I'm sorry. Ravens left outside linebacker. Steed. 23, 24, so they haven't re-signed him, but that was the original deal, so that's not surprising either. Now that I think about it, you can't re-sign him, so Rams, tight end. Got some awards, let's see. They did re-sign him to a 3-year extension. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 15, 21 million. 3 years, 7 million a year. Okay. Okay, so we got 4 players that had player of the week awards. Um, week 6, Wesley Sharp. Week 8, Antonio Pearman, so middle linebacker. Corey Arrington with 1 interception for a TD was enough to get defensive player of the week. And Donald Groves got week 12, 4 TDs, 1 interception. Got sacked once, 300 passing yards. Yearly awards, I haven't looked at, but Rhett Moore is our MVP, and Coach of the Year goes to Jose Flores for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna write that down. Which is Turner, Doug Peterson, Bennett McDoo. Hey, we took 8th. That's ridiculous. AFC side, Dante Foote, quarterback. Dolphins, defensive player Leroy Rock. Offensive rookie, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Best quarterback, Ray Weston. Purvis. Connor Cunningham fell all the way to 6th. Paul. Lineman, defensive lineman, linebacker, Leroy Rock. Oh, no, I know that he is. And then the NFC side, Rhett Moore. And Donald Gross took 7th. Player of the year. Nothing on our side. Offensive rookie of the year. Nothing here for us. Defensive rookie of the year. Oh, look at that. Church took 3rd. Quarterback, Philip Downing. We are 6th. Best running back. We are not on that list. Wide receiver. Jonathan Bradham took 10th. Old lineman, Packers. Jordan Matson took 2nd. Dang. Just a minute away. Struva took 9th. Defensive lineman, Darius Tripp took 3rd. Best linebacker, nothing there. Best defensive back, there. Best kicker, 3rd. So no yearly awards to help out this team, other than my changing of Lewis McLaughlin to make him in 95 overall. Oh, Church does have, he must have made it to Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl appearance, 10,000 experience for him. That is amazing. That is good. That's good. That's good that he made it. Because we were pretty desperate. I don't think either of these have any. Not seeing any crazy numbers. Okay, so we're gonna do what we normally do, and the next thing we're gonna do is update the roster with experience, and then I still have to do my rating. So I got lots to do still. Okay, so it is it's time to go over what happened. And what happened is we didn't make the playoffs. Wow. I'm just shocked. This is the first time we haven't made the playoffs. And so Jonathan Bradham dropped down to regular development. No, quick dev. He only completed level 1 and he dropped him to quick dev. So he is now quick dev. Jordan Matson went to his 5th Pro Bowl. So that's good. And CJ Markham, our kicker, who is a free agent now, quick dev and his 2nd Pro Bowl. And then Darius Church who I feel like is our best offensive lineman at the present moment. He went to his Pro Bowl and he got some serious experience for that. And so I upgraded his awareness by 21 points, play recognition by 6, power move, and did not go the route of like any of the skills. And I would just go and jack up his rating and then push for skills next year. So we'll try to get him like bull rush and stuff like that next year. And so we that's our kind of awards. That's the only thing we have. We no yearly awards, so that was pretty bad. We cannot look at the no, we can't. The not resigns are Scott Reary, our punter of extraordinariness for a very long time. So you can see, get that net right there. Oof, good net right there, net right there, and so it's been in the 47s there. He's about 6th or 5th right now. I gave him a B. The reason I'm letting him go is that he wanted $3 million, and I think we're just gonna move on from there. Next up on the list is Fenton Pettis, and I was going back and forth on Fenton Pettis to see if I wanted to re-sign him or not. And I think we're just gonna check the free agent market to see if there's anything available, and maybe we bring him back. He'll be 91 speed. And he's still going to be very solid, but I don't know if I feel like I just need to check the free agent market. He had 68 tackles, 2 interceptions, 9 pass defenses on 1,097 snaps. That's 3rd on the team in interceptions, 2nd in pass defenses. Though he had 2 forced fumbles, which is the same as everybody else on the team that had 2. Like, that was the max that we had. So he was causing them fumbles. Next up is Mason Day, the left guard. We're not re-signing him. He is only 27, and that's why. This is his first, like, he was 23, I think. So I mean, he's okay. And I gave him a B. He gave up 5 sacks, which is a lot for a guard. I'm gonna change that to a C+, because it is a guard and not a tackle. Our kicker we talked about just a second ago. He went to the Pro Bowl. He was pretty good. He had a couple of short misses and a couple of long misses, and then they did this like 360 plus field goals in a row or something on him. It was ridiculous. Antonio Perryman is a free agent, and we're gonna let him walk. He was brought in because we were desperate for middle linebackers, and he did a pretty good job. I gave him a C this year. He didn't really play too much during 67 snaps, 42 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss of the second half, 2 forced fumbles. Gave him a C. He'll go down as just, one of those fill-in veterans kind of thing. I can't really remember when we signed him. We signed him in 30. Now it's 32, and that's his time here. Lewis Cummings. Lewis Cummings was brought in because we were desperate for receivers, and he had 0 stats on 20 snaps. And how much money did he make this year? $4.3 million. Talk about what a great day. I'm pretty sure that we brought him in 30 as well. Let me just check that real quick. It has to be the case. Yep, 30. And with B minus that year. As you can see, consistent on the yardage, except for this year. So he really fell down the list there. He was our red zone threat in the first year, and he did a good job of that. So it was not a bad signing. Emmanuel Gates, a draft pick, a running back who kind of went in the doghouse because I just wasn't impressed with him. I gave him a C minus. He averaged 3.8 yards a carry, 4 fumbles on 357 snaps. Just, wasn't great. Put him on IR. Curry McMillan was someone we brought in as a backup, and he got a D. He had 9 tackles on 361 snaps. Most of that is special team snaps, so that makes it kind of hard to get a tackle when you're, but we just did a 2-year deal for $3.3 million for him. Got a D plus and a D for his time here. Just a player brought in for special teams. And then the left tackle that we drafted, Fortnot, right here, incomplete grade. That's our not resigned players. Our resigned players wasn't much, and it was Donald Groves, and I gave him a B plus. He's pretty close to what he did last year, a little better on the interceptions and stuff like that. It wasn't his fault that we aren't that great. I felt like his third downs weren't great, but the team itself wasn't that bad, so it wasn't as bad as it felt. But he broke 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 100.1 rating, which is slightly down from last year, and some rushing. He's a B plus quarterback, I'm pretty sure he's he's the 13th ranked quarterback, so he's a mid-level quarterback. Top 15. Lewis McLaughlin was re-signed, and we gave him that boost for his for the fact that he was a number 2 pick overall, and I'm doing that now to help benefit my team a little bit because I feel like the rest of the league is caught up, and I'm actually at a disadvantage. So, but I like doing the really good top 10 picks. It seems to help teams out. He didn't have a great season. I give him a B minus for a season. He was 2nd in interceptions and 3rd in pass defenses on the team. I only do top 3 for things, so he had 87 tackles, but that's not in top 3. First in interceptions was Wesley Sharp, so that just shows that. And then we brought Darren Eccles back as a backup free safety. I don't even see him on here. Just weird. Oh, no, he's the starter. I was like, what is going on? Because Fraser's hurt. And he's going to be battling Pointer next year for the starting job, because Pointer's going to move over to free safety. And he's supposed to be a backup, and that's what I brought him in for. He's incomplete grade, 9 tackles on 227 snaps. I don't want him starting. He doesn't have the stat. He doesn't have the recognition and stuff like that to be playing. But backup safety and special teamers is good. So that is my resigns and not resigns. And then next up we have is our draft trackers. We talked about a lot of these players, but we'll go over that and do this by rounds and then by year and then that there. Okay, so that, my friends, is going to happen in the next one, and we have to talk about the fact that we have 47 drafted players on this team out of the 63, because this includes practice squad players. 47 out of the 63, and of that, if you can do this right, 15 of them are leaving. So 47 of the 53, that's 32 of the 50 of the 63. Will be here next year. I should say 53 because the 10 don't count. So 32 of the 53. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.